Now, police in Westlake, Louisiana, investigating an officer-involved shooting that happened in the parking lot of the Isle of Capri Casino Hotel Lake Charles. According to a 12 News crew on scene, a witness says the suspect was allegedly drunk inside the casino when police were called. There was a confrontation between the man and officers that led to police shooting the man in the leg after he allegedly refused to put down a knife. We are nearing the finish line of the holiday shopping season, some of us anyway.
Yes, Greg.
With only 5 days left. 5 days left, Vanessa.
I'm on it.
I'm Greg Picazo. Thanks for being up with us this morning. Today, investigators trying to learn more about the man who opened fire at a crowded nightclub in Orlando, Florida, as the club was closing early Sunday morning. As is customary after the president's address to Congress, a member of the opposing party is allowed to give a response. Well, Tuesday night, it was former Kentucky Governor Steve Beshear speaking on behalf of Democrats. Beshear slammed the president on everything from repealing Obamacare to his cabinet appointments to even his position as a leader. At least 84 people now confirmed dead this morning after a truck loaded with weapons plowed through a crowd celebrating Bastille Day in France. It happened on the promenade in the city of Nice on the famed French Riviera. Time is running out for opponents to weaken a sanctuary cities bill that would crack down on illegal immigration. If passed, the legislation would threaten Texas police chiefs and sheriffs with jail time if their offices fail to cooperate with immigration agents.
That's it for now. Thank you. I will here in just a moment.
And there you have it, the news conference from the city of Beaumont. We heard from Officer Carol Riley. We also heard from Mayor Becky Ames and City Manager Kyle Hayes. Did we get the answers we were hoping to get? We really didn't. Not much more is known right now than we knew earlier this morning. Many service members combat the invisible wounds of post-traumatic stress disorder and traumatic brain injury. And for those stripped of their honors, they can no longer get the promised life-saving care they deserve. So to bring awareness to the issue, 12 News is airing part 2 of our special report titled Charlie Foxtrot. Warm and fuzzy right here, right now, isn't it? Well, Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and so it's a good time to think about how to keep your relationship going strong, or even build a good foundation if you're just beginning a brand new relationship.
Well, every young baseball player's dream starts at a place just like this, right? The Little League ballpark.
Absolutely.
So that's what you want to do. And in honor of the Little League World Series getting underway later today, 12 News Daybreak decided to put together a little competition for some of our local Little Legends.
Right.
So big man Lance Edwards here organized the Daybreak Dingers Derby.
Hey, Deontay's been employed there for 4 months now. He says it's his favorite job yet. I guess so. He gets to dance all day.
Right.
Where else can you do that, right? He hopes to one day become an actor, and I'd say he's off to a pretty good start. Welcome back to 12 News Daybreak. It's now 5:31. I'm Greg Picazo. Tracy Kinnick has the day off. Lots of people interested in today's forecast, mainly because of all the eyes looking towards the sky at the total solar eclipse in about 6 hours. Meteorologist Jeff Gerber's in the Weather Center with what we can expect later this morning. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Greg Picazo in for Mike and Heather tonight. A perfect night to play sports, guy. The opening of Southland Conference play for the Lamar Cardinals. Cards riding a 3-game winning streak, but those 3 dubs came inside the friendly confines of the Montaigne Center. The road has not been as kind, but LU hoping to change that tonight. Big Red in H-Town taking on those Huskies of Houston Baptist. HBU led it by 7 at the half, upped it to 11 in the second, but Lamar claws back. A chance to take the lead here, but TJ Atwood is fouled. He gets 1 of 2 free throws. That would tie the game at 74 apiece with just 5.5 seconds left. We would go to overtime. Unfortunately, HBU in the extra period, Ty Dalton with a huge follow, gives the Huskies a 3-point advantage. The Cards just could not dig out of that overtime hole. Huskies win the Southland Conference opener. 88-82 is the final. Lamar now 7-7 overall, 0-1 to start Southland Conference play. A chance to rebound, though, comes on Saturday. Lamar will host A&M Corpus Christi. It's part of a doubleheader. The men play at 4 o'clock. The last football game of the year usually means the end of marching season for our area high school bands, but Lumberton's Mighty Raider Band is preparing for its most important performance of the year at the UIL State Marching Competition in San Antonio.
Lumberton High School.
It was a week ago Saturday that the band qualified for state after a stellar performance at the area competition.
Considering this being my senior year, and we've always wanted this, it was a really good feeling. One of the best feelings I've ever had, and I'm never going to forget it.
It just kind of cemented the senior year for us to know that all of our hard work finally paid off and we finally had made it.
The Mighty Raider Band just missed out on advancing to state 2 years ago, finishing just one spot out of the running. And the seniors and juniors in the group used that near miss as motivation this year.
Not motivation in a negative way, like something is owed to us, but more so we owe it to them. Everything we're doing is not just for ourselves. We know we're a part of a bigger picture here, and we're a part of a band family, and our family is not just the people who are enrolled in the band right now, but the people who have come before us.
This is the second trip to the state marching contest in the school's 50-year history, the first since the fall of 1980. And the support from the city of Lumberton and all of Southeast Texas has been overwhelming.
It is good to see that kind of support, and like all the paint on people's cars and what LCM has done for us. It's good to see that people have our back, and especially in this region.
We had drum majors from P&G telling us how proud they were of us, how much they loved our show, and it's just really great. It's band community, and you just can't understand how amazing it is, because even when we're competing against each other, we're still all family.